Greetings and salutations, everybody. Lord X here, coming at you once again, and it's time for my pickups video. This time, the stuff that I picked up in the month of April. And in April, oh man, I didn't honestly pick up all that much. I got 3 physical games, I got no movies, I got a couple of little collectibles, but that's about it. So, yeah. It's going to be a very, very thin herd this month, which is, pretty good. Or I should say last month. This month, kind of looking the same way right now. It's not going to be a whole lot of stuff. Trying to save money because June's going to hit me pretty hard. But anyways, and hopefully this time, in this video, unlike the Collector's Corpse unboxing I put up recently, my camera is not going to tip down. I've got MODOK holding it up there. So anyways, let's dive into the collectibles. I'm going to start off, as always, with the digital games that I picked up within the month. Now, I picked up the Humble Friends of Nintendo bundle. So, what comes with that, a whole bunch of games. I'm not going to list them off. I don't even have the list in front of me right now. So, I'm not going to talk too much about those. But I picked it up. So, if you know what's included, then you know what's there. Now I'm rambling. So, the other games that I picked up, I bought Alien Nation on the PlayStation 4. I've only played the first mission yet, but I enjoyed it. We'll probably be diving into that a lot more very soon, hopefully with Mike Chalice from Gaming Leg. Just need to set up a time. It's been a busy time right now. I bought The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past on the 3DS. One of the Super Nintendo games that are exclusive to the new 3DS eShop. I fucking love that game. It is my favorite Zelda game. You can keep your 3D Zeldas all you want. I'd rather 2D, and that's really my bread and butter. I bought Enter the Gungeon on PlayStation 4. Yeah, it's an interesting game. It's cool. I like it. Though I think it could be improved a lot more if it was a lot more like Rogue Galaxy, where like your money and everything carried over. That would be really nice. Other than that, it's pretty difficult for how it is, and it doesn't feel like a lot of progression going through it. So that's unfortunate, but I am enjoying it. I also bought Miss Pac-Man because that's on the PlayStation 4 now for whatever reason. Love that game. Absolutely love Miss Pac-Man. I could sink hours upon hours upon hours into that. I bought Rollers of the Realm on PlayStation 4 and Vita. I've played a bit of the PlayStation 4 version, not the Vita version so far, and I enjoy it. It's unique. It's a different tasting game than what I'm used to, so it's cool. I like it. I also bought The Mark of Cree on PlayStation 4. They had a sale on a whole bunch of games there one weekend, or I think this was on for the week. Yeah, this was on for the week, I believe. No, it was a weekend. It was a flash sale. So, yeah, I bought The Mark of Cree. I love that game. It's excellent. It's one of the best PS2 on PS4 games available right now on PSN. So, I'd highly recommend it. It's a great game. I also bought Bully on the PlayStation 4, one of Rockstar's best games, and I'm hoping to do some streaming on that one in the very near future. Maybe The Mark of Cree as well. I also bought Alien Isolation. Again, have not had the chance to play very much of that game so far. I do like it. It's different, intense. I really like the feel of the game so far, and I know it's a very long game. I've got a long road ahead of me before I even get through that thing, so yeah. And I bought Severed on the PlayStation Vita because it's a Vita exclusive, and you should support it if you own a Vita. I've played a decent little bit so far, not a whole lot again, but I'm enjoying it. It's kind of cool. It's unique. Alright, so that's it for the digital games that I picked up. Physical games. We're going to start with the 3DS, and I bought Bravely Second Endlayer. Have not had a chance to play it yet. It's actually in my system. Loaded it up, watched the intro cutscene, which was very, very nice because I never got around to finishing the first game, Bravely Default. So, kind of spoiled me on the story, but at the same time I was like, I don't think I'm going to get back to the first game anytime soon. I want to try this new one. So, yeah, that kind of ruined it, but at the same time I was happy to see it, so I know what the hell is going on, essentially. So, that game, I love the art style. Very nice. Cannot wait to really dive into it. Probably after I'm done Severed, I'm going to switch over to the new 3DS and start playing through that. The next physical game that I got here, because I hate myself, Dark Souls 3. What can I say about Dark Souls 3 so far other than wow? I'm loving it. Like, it feels better than Dark Souls 2 and 1 in my opinion. Maybe it's the Bloodborne effect, but it feels a little bit easier, I guess, to control. It feels better. That's the best way I can describe it. So yeah, I've been playing this not very far. I'm like 2 bosses. I think I've seen the 3rd boss. That's been about it. So yeah, very, very good game. Enjoying it so far. We'll be playing this for quite some time. And even though I didn't buy this in the month of April, and I didn't even receive it in the month of April, I actually got this in the mail on May 3rd. I bought this back in March. I pre-ordered it, I think, back in January. And I mentioned it on my last pickups video that it was coming in the mail. Just didn't know when, but it has now arrived. And the game, of course, I'm talking about, Dead or Alive Extreme 3. That's right, it's finally arrived. And I will be doing a couple of videos on this. I do have a few planned. I've been playing it recently, and I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. And I will have more to say on that in a different video. But there you go, that's what I picked up. Now, like I said, no movies this month. No books. But I do have comic books. So let's talk about those right now. Cutaway. Alright guys, you know the drill when it comes to comic books. Got all these, we're just going to run through them rather quickly. We have Venom, Space Knight number 5. We have issue number 9 of Deadpool. We have issue number 2 of Black Widow. We have issue number 1 of Moon Knight. I'm not collecting the rest of these. I just really love the cover of this, and I like number 1s, and it's a variant, so that's why I picked it up. We have issue number 1 of Gwenpool, which I've heard is rather awesome and cannot wait to dive into that. We have issue number 51 and the final issue of Catwoman. Sad to see this series end. My wallet, on the other hand, very happy. We have issue number 11 of Starfire. We have issue number 7 of Guardians of the Galaxy. We have issue number 4 of 6 of Poison Ivy, Cycle of Life and Death, with Catwoman there on the cover. We have issue number 10 of Deadpool, which this cover is mocking Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's interesting. We have issue number, 4 of Spider-Man Deadpool. Having some fun with some other heroes, including Lady Thor, and I believe that's Tigra. We have issue number 7 of Carnage. And that, folks, is the comics that I picked up this month, or in the month of April. So that's it for that. And now we're going to go into the collectibles. Alright, this is mostly a Civil War heavy collectibles thing. But to start things off, the keychains. You've seen that I've had Namora. I got Venom. I got the Collector. I've got MODOK. And I finally got the one I really wanted in the keychain series. I got Carnage. Isn't he fucking adorable? Like, I am so happy I finally got this one. I am set now. I don't really have to buy any more of those. Next up, we got a pin. As you'll see, it's $5.39 plus tax. Black Panther from Civil War. I've always wanted some more of these pop pins, so I saw that one there, grabbed it. Next up, we have a Civil War pop. The only Civil War pop I've gotten so far, and that is the Black Panther, T'Challa himself. I really, really love the design of Black Panther. And quite honestly, of all these, I really don't need another Captain America. I'd love to get War Machine and Falcon. Don't need another Winter Soldier. I already said Winter Soldier. Don't need another Iron Man. I'd like to get Agent 13. I'd like to get Black Widow and Scarlet Witch and Crossbones. And I'd really love to get Giant Man. So there you go with that. And the final thing that I picked up, I cannot believe I got this guy. Like, I was amazed when I walked into my comic shop and I saw him there. I was even more amazed at the price. Now, I've shown off some Dorbz figures before in the past, and you know, they're yay big. They're roughly the same size as these guys. But this one's an XL Dorbz. Now, what really amazed me about this Dorb was the price. It's the same cost as a normal size Dorbz. It was $10.79 plus tax. Civil War. It's Giant Man. I cannot believe that I got this guy, and I cannot believe he was the price. Look, $10.79 plus tax, the same price as a small Dorbz. This was fucking awesome. This was definitely my find for the month of April. I'm in love with this Dorbz. It is adorable. It's lovely. And it kind of makes me want to get the rest of them now. I've seen Black Widow, Winter Soldier, Iron Man, and I think Falcon. But yeah, I'm so happy to have him. So there you go. And folks, that's going to do it for this pickups video. Free comic book day is coming up, so I'm going to have a few of those on the next video that I do. And with that, folks, I'm going to bid you adieu, and I thank you so very much for tuning in. I've been Lord X. You've been awesome, and I will catch you next time.